We're not borrowing that again, by the looks of it.
Cheers. So your first ever one.
Yeah.
Nice. Enjoy.
We are 6 minutes away from delivering £10,000 worth of check. Stops, We're not borrowing that.
Hello. How are we all on this fine, I forgot, bank holiday, Monday? Need to do some shopping and all the shops closed. Hope you're good. Yeah, the concert was really good. So Witcher in concert was incredible at Gamescom. A lot of miles covered, like 1,031 miles I think we drove. We went to Le Châtel, Calais, and then drove across. So yeah, it was good. It was very good. Good food, good company, good show, but just obviously quite busy in terms of driving and stuff, because it was a lot of driving to do. But yeah, we're back out there again October for Hans Zimmer, which will be good. Looking forward to that. Finally recovered from the football excitement at the weekend. Don't know what excitement you're on about. I don't follow football, but I'm assuming your team obviously did well. How you doing, Laura? You good? Hello, Jane. What's up? Dawn? Adam, hope you're keeping well, dude. Afternoonage. Swansky, how are we doing? Yeah, it is a draw day. So yeah, we are going to be live again from 7 PM. This is 7-1 Coventry. 7-1 to Coventry or 7-1 against Coventry? But yeah, live draw day. So everything that you see under quest ending, which I'm going to go through shortly, is ending in just over an hour. Hit F5 and get it refreshed. Yeah, in just over an hour. I'll go through sort of the, the how-tos and stuff like that, and play some videos in terms of how you can get involved if you're new here. For Coventry, be serious. Wow, who knows? I mean, it's Coventry at the end of the day, Joanna. Pretty good spirits today. Pleasantly surprised. Glad to hear, Adam. Good luck to you as well, Tina. Let's see what I ain't winning today. Yeah, I'll go through that in a moment. So I'm going to do chat. If you're new here and wondering who I am, I'm Scott. I'm one of the owners of Comp City Giveaways. Comp City Giveaways has been going since 2020, so well established within the competition industry now. All competitions that you see on the website have a guaranteed draw regardless of sellout. So whether a comp does really bad or really good, every single comp that you see on the site goes ahead regardless. We've done that since day one. Also part of our terms and conditions. That is never ever changing or shifting. Zoom out a little bit here. And how do you enter the competition? So I'll do a quick scroll through so you can have a see, because some new comps have gone live now. whilst we were getting stuff prepped for the switch over. There's more to go live from just after 6 p.m. when comps close. But yeah, we've got the Tempe multiplier, which gives you a chance to win a £100 instantly. Our little Ray and Scotty's, aka Rick and Morty's Tempe multiplier. Chance to win laptops. The In and Out bundle is obviously still live. Chance to win GPUs, cash. This, for all intents and purposes, is probably ready to drop another one at any minute. It's coming up to what, 25-30% sold, and only one person has found them. One of them. So that is due to drop. So if you're in the well, who isn't going to be in the market for £1,000 cash being sent to their account, that's a competition to get yourselves entered in for. Also, I believe only one PC is still gone. Yeah. So there are 20 total RTX 5070 gaming PCs or £1,000 cash to find. It's 49p an entry, and the main prize there is the RTX 5080 gaming PC. Which is the ROG Astral, absolute beast of a card. Loads of chances to win consoles, cash, and other goodies as well via the Ultimate 80k prize pool. And then this is what is ending today, but I'll go through that in a moment. How do you enter said competitions, chat? I'm going to play you a quick video in 3, 2, 1.
Hello there. So you would like to enter a Comp City competition. So firstly, head on over to compcitygiveaways.co.uk. Find a competition that you would like to enter the amount of tickets, and when you're done shopping, head on over to your basket in the top right corner. Punch in your details, such as name, address, and email. Upon paying, you would be greeted by a thank you for order page with your assigned tickets. It's that easy.
And it's at this point that you will find out if you've won an instant win. Good luck.
Back in the room, and that's how you can play. The multipliers kill me. Why is that? Why is that? Well, just having a bit of fun with the imagery and stuff. Auto draws are something that we've implemented, so we will continue to do them. For example, we're occupied this Thursday, so there won't be a live draw, but there will be an auto draw, and they run up until 10 o'clock. So they are auto draws even. But what we're trying to do with those is, say we're live Monday and Thursdays, for example, we'll do auto draws sort of in between. So you might see auto draws on a Wednesday or a Friday, for example. Just keeps, you know, people being able to win prizes when we're live or we're not live, kind of thing. But yeah, auto draws are something that you guys have asked for after some feedbacks. With something that we're maintaining with the site, and it was good. Also, a lovely reminder that I won instant. Yeah, you've had your own feature, haven't you, Aaliyah? And also, I popped it in recent winners, and for the PC and stuff as well. I think it was in this one, Ray popped you in. Yeah, everywhere. the fiance is loving life. But yeah, as I say, that's one of the reasons we appreciate good winners photos and stuff as well. Is one, it helps, you know, prove that we're creating real winners week in, week out. It was good. I've got a soft spot for auto draws. I won the monitor. Yeah, Devils will be doing those for a while. Well, I say a while. We'll just keep them implemented. There's something that you guys like. They're simpler for us if there's a point, you know, if for whatever reason we can't, say, make a Monday or a Thursday, whether it's annual leave, because I say it's on the very rare occasion myself and Ray get to go away together. We're normally away with like partners, friends, or family, and then obviously we can alternate in terms of who can do a live draw. But when we get a chance to go away together or we've got something to do, we can obviously do those. They were doing so free, we can do auto draws to sort of fill those gaps if needed. For example, Thursday. So as I say, once the switchover comes, keep an eye out at the auto draw section of the site at the bottom, and you will see that fill up a little bit as well. Let me. Never won't be all over it. Well, we can't please everyone, Adam, but there'll always be live draws, but also as a business, and also in terms of keeping the consensus happy, we need to try new things and stuff, and obviously you need to, you know, maintain what competitors might be doing as well, and offering the same kind of services and stuff like that. So, you know, you say you're not a fan of that, but then in some ways, what's the difference with an instant win? So you could be playing said competition like this, win a win an instant win. And in essence, you're winning a Switch without technically talking to anyone until you get your instant win email and Chris or Mum pays you out. So it's the same kind of concept. It's just it has its own separate draw that picks a winner automatically then. And then obviously we do our live draws Mondays and Thursdays. How you doing, Cameron? Long time no see. Hope you're keeping well. I can confirm I'm a real winner on the first purchase I won. It was unreal. I remember, yeah, because you emailed in, didn't you, saying, "Is this real? Have I actually won?" We were like, "Yes, you have." I think that was when we were away, actually. Yeah, Chris ordered you a prize when we were away as a team. This week, you never know. Beginner's luck, fingers crossed. Froggy, good luck. Well, as you can see above there, Aaliyah was a first-time player last week or the week before. And walked away with a PC, so it can happen. There was also someone by the name of, what was it? I think it was Master Coffee in Discord, and they're quite new as well. So they were asking questions yesterday. So it is possible, but also in that same breath, play responsibly. This goes for any sort of site that you play, but especially with ourselves. Please play responsibly, enjoy your time here, and play with that expectation. Just as long as you've got a ticket, you've got a chance. It's one thing to remember, or the good old saying is, you know, you've got to be in it to win it. And just play with what you can afford. Don't get sucked into certain things. Don't start spending too much. Just play with what you can afford, and you could walk away with pride. Especially when comps like this, for example. What's this? Is there any left, actually? Oof. So, for example, there's one Switch left. And that comp is like 90%, 95%, 96% sold. So that could drop any moment in those 2,096 tickets that are left. That could go at any moment. So they're the times to play instant win comps. When you see that there's prizes left and stuff there. But not only that, you never know when an instant win is going to drop either. So instant wins, some of you who've been here for a while have seen where instant wins have, for all intents and purposes, have screwed Com City over, but obviously for you, it's created a lot of winners and stuff as well, and it's a risk for both, you know, ourselves as a company, but that's where the fun lies then, is that you don't know when they're going to drop, and just by entering, you could walk away with well, in like Aaliyah's case, you walked away with a 50-70 PC for a fiance, so just how the cookie crumbles. Who else is in chat? What did Ray say? Just extra prize, extra chances to win. It'll never be replacing live draws. Not sure it would seem a bad thing. Our main focus is live draws. Yeah, spot on, Ray. Spot on. There. Don't tell Nicola about my Switch, Judy says. Judy, hope you're keeping well. Hope you're keeping well. Built into the website, so it's not like a bot. It's built into, it's its own random number generator, basically. The auto draws are part of the FAQ, and also when an auto draw goes live, it tells you how it works. Like pseudo numbers. Like Ray did the other week, I can't remember the exact explanation. But yeah, we have like zero control over it. When the comp sells out or comes to an end, it literally just generates a number. That number's obviously attached to a winner. And then that gets announced, and the winner receives an email saying, "You've won an auto draw. Is this nap time yet? You've won an auto draw, and what prize?" And then we get that updated on our... Oh, there we are. So our system uses a secure pseudo-random number generator with system seeding a draw time to randomly select a winning ticket from all entries. It's like picking a number from a hat. This ensures that every entrant has an equal chance of winning, and there's no human involvement in the selection process. The winner will get their email straight away and will update the draw results on the page. So I kind of said that. I knew it was pseudo-something, pseudo-random number. Like Ray, I couldn't remember the full explanation. But I've now read it out to you. So yeah, it's yeah, just think of it like drawing a hat. Think of it as almost like an automated, you know, when you do a raffle at, I don't know, if you've gone to a charity event, or I don't know, you're watching like a kids play or something at the school, and they do a raffle to raise money, etc. And they, you know, you bought your raffle tickets, and somebody dips their hand in, the website just does this at random, looks away, grabs a ticket, and this is, you know, related to Joe Blogs, and that Joe Blogs gets an email. Yeah, Adam, the fun stops, stop. If you've got all the chances that you have already can go towards the main prize. That's the beauty with the most instant win setups. So if you don't win an instant win, there's still a chance of that main prize as well then. Tammy Lee there spent 50p and got 50 quid. Shows you don't need to go crazy. You don't. That's the thing. We've got a lot of 1 to 5 ticket winners in our tenure. So to say, we've been going nearly 5 years. So when December hits, it'll be our 5th anniversary in terms of a company. And like more recent examples, we had Jade Highland, 20 pence an entry for a 5080 gaming PC or £2,000. She won with 1 ticket. John Blake is an outstanding name to remember because he won a legendary tech bundle with just 1 ticket. And then Emma, 4 tickets, and that was another legendary tech bundle. So it's just goes to show, if you know, in terms of law of averages, more tickets equals more chances. Of course it does, but it doesn't guarantee you the win. Just a case of being in it to win it is all you need to do. So again, stay within your means, play with what you can afford, and enjoy your time. Enjoy your time. It was when you was away on holiday. I felt so bad. I even called you up. Sorry about that. Oh, you called Ray, I think. Yeah, Ray's Ray's numbers on the business thing. That's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. That did mean first time. Had a giggle at being told to go to sleep. Yeah. I'm sure Facebook just died. Hi all. I can see comments from Facebook still coming in. I'm supposedly still streaming on Facebook according to Restream, but Restream is Restream. The chat, I've gone through how you can enter a competition. I've gone through who I am, what we are, etc, etc. How do we pick our winners? So some of you dive for me too on Twitch now. Facebook, so still streaming to Facebook, so Facebook must just be being Facebook. Also one of the reasons why we simultaneously stream to Twitch and YouTube as well, in case one of the other platforms go down. So I've gone through how you can enter a competition. How do we pick our winners? So I'll do a brief break. In fact, I'll start introducing this to the I said this last time, didn't I? I'll zoom in to like 300. So I can kind of show you how we do it on the pre-lives then as well, just for anyone new watching. I still see you. Laura, still here. How you doing, Anthony? You good? So, right, okay. So how do we pick our winners, chat? So entry lists are always pre-published on the website. So the reason competitions close at 6 p.m, obviously with the exception of auto draws, the reason that comps close at 6 p.m. is it gives us time between 6 p.m. and the time we go live to get the entry list on the website for you. So go to the entry list tab. They're always pre-published and live for you to view before we do the live draw. An entry list will show you what we're drawing for, total amount of tickets that should have sold. So remember I said earlier, we guarantee every single draw, so no rollovers, no extensions ever. And then basically the price. So what we then do is use Google's RNG. And in fact, I'll start doing this I do this on the live draws as well. But if you give me numbers, anything above 150k, I'll show you how RNG works. But literally go to Google, type in random number generator, and this is what we use. And for once, random.org is not at the top. Normally this is at the top, but we use this integrated RNG anyway. So random number generator. Yeah, definitely warm today. I'm glad for the aircon. But yeah, if you give me some numbers, anything above 150k, and I'll show you how it works. I may as well start introducing this into the pre-live. It's a pre-live. 135 will do. So we got Andrews there, 135, 4, 5, 1. And then what we got, keep it nice, and you've got Adams there at 250k, which what this will do, the moment I hit generate, it's going to put the min, it'll swap the min and max for us anyway. So chat, imagine this is a competition that we're drawing for. I'll lift the hand, I'll sometimes do a little 3, 2, 1 or play something, whatever. Each time that I hit generate, it is going to randomly find a number between that number range. Okay, so imagine we land on a winner. Whoop-de-doo, I get that updated live when we're on the live draw. If we land on an unsold number, I simply come back to the screen, hit generate again, and we keep going until we find our winners. So that's basically how RNG works. Nice and easy, nice and easy. So chat, gone through how it works. I've also started introducing the RNG into the pre-live as well as the live draw, so you get a feel for how we pick our winners. But now let's talk through what we are drawing for tonight. And you still have a chat, with the exception of the Pokemon, what was it called? Something Waters, Blooming Waters. So with the exception there of the Pokemon Blooming Waters, as that's sold out, everything else is closing at 6 p.m. So we've got the Predator Helios Neo 18-inch RTX 5070 Ti gaming laptop. That's 10 pence an entry. Blew my waters. Is just over 50% sold, so still really, really good odds on that as well. We've got any Interstellar fans out there. We have the Murph watch with the Hamilton khaki field there, Murph, 42 mil. If you don't want the watch, it's 49 pence an entry, and there's a £700 cash alternative. Just look where that yellow bar is, not even 40% sold with a guaranteed draw this evening. We got the Zotac, which is the RTX 5090, the Amp Extreme Infinity 32 gig, and we've also thrown in a 1000-watt PSU for you as well. But if the GPU is not for you, then it's £1,750 cash that you can take instead, and that's just 10 pence an entry. We got the Nintendo Switch 2, which has the Donkey Kong Bonanza bundle, is the main price. It's 25 pence an entry, and let me close this one. And they're all found. They're all found. So all of the, I can't remember which one was the last one to go. Was it this one? What is it? I think Natalie maybe. So yeah, they're all fine now. So you are now playing for the main prize, which is the Nintendo Switch 2 with Donkey Kong Bonanza. But that last Switch held out till like what, 96% sold. Absolutely doesn't happen that often, or hasn't happened often of late with Com City, because normally you'll see that the majority of instant win prizes have gone before 50% sold. So. But yeah, you never know when they're going to drop. We have the Steam Deck OLED 1TB is the main prize that you're playing for on this one. There were Steam Decks left before I went live. There still are. So there are still 3 256 gig versions of the Steam Deck, so the LCD versions, or 250 quid, and a few chances there to win £100, £50, and all the 25s have been found. So yeah, a couple of hundreds and 50s left to find and win as well. 25 pence an entry. The more an instant win comp sells, chat, the higher your chances are of finding what's left. So that's approaching that sort of 55% sold mark now. So what's left could drop at any moment. We got the 5p multiplier, which gives you a chance to win 50 quid instantly. 5p. Just missed out on the last Switch. To be fair, I want the Xbox One. I'm gonna lie now. It's essentially the same console, just slightly better ergonomics and a slightly better chip. Slightly better chip. 5p multiplier there. As I say, the Pokemon is sold out. We got the Lego Mario Kart, which is the Mario and Standard Kart. So literally, this is off of Lego's website. So it's literally how it's listed there is the Lego Mario Kart, Mario and Standard Kart there. 35 pence an entry, just over 50% sold. And also the Ring Doorbell Pro and spare Ring rechargeable battery, 35 pence an entry. And under 50% sold. So all of those comps, obviously with the exception of the Pokemon one, as that sold out early, are due to end in just over 45 minutes. So get your entries in now. Chances to win 5070 gaming PCs or £1,000 cash. £1,000 cash prizes to win. Loads to win on the ultimate prize pool, including 5090 PCs, large cash prizes, consoles, TVs. Ray popped this up earlier, so chances to win the good old AMD cards, so 9070 XT. There for the main prize, and also then your instant wins. Absolutely insane comps on the site at the moment, including, as I say, chances to win 60 i7 gaming laptop, plus 10 other chances as well. And the In and Out Tech Bundle chat, which gives you a chance to win the entire bundle. Maybe you want £8,000 cash, or maybe you might mix and match it where you take the PC plus £2,000, or maybe you'll take the e-bike and £4,000. So that's 55 pence an entry for the early bird, but there's not realistically that long left on there now. Just over 2 weeks. Just over 2 weeks. 3 weeks. Bang on 3 weeks today. So 3 weeks today, and look where that yellow bar is. Chat, we guarantee these draws, so get your entries in. Plus, there's loads of goodies to win instantly, and then chances to win on the 10p multiplier as well. So lots and lots to do and find on here. Probably wouldn't surprise me that Valve will be finding or making a competitor. You want anyone else buying tickets? It's so awesome. Shh. Same. I was waiting for it to drop when I was going to max tickets to secure the instant. Just goes to show you never know when instant wins are going to drop. Leanne, how we doing? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. So chat, it's about that time then. I think we're going to dive into the what we call the final breakdown then. Why not? Where's my buttons? There we go. Pipe. Here comes the goats. Do you know what? Surprising that never gets old, but it legitimately doesn't. So this is the part that I like to call, it's the final breakdown. So the final breakdown is, chat, everything under quest ending, obviously again with the exception of the Pokemon as that sold out early. These are all due to close at 6 PM with or without you. Some really great odds to be had on the individual prizes. So a Predator Helios, Neo 18-inch NVIDIA RTX 5070 Ti gaming laptop, or maybe you want the £1,500 cash, 10 pence an entry is all it takes to be part of that comp. You've got the Hamilton Khaki Field Mer 42mm watch, or maybe you want the £700 cash instead. That's just 49 pence an entry. Chaos, good luck. We got the Zotac RTX 5090 Extreme Infinity graphics card there, so the Amp Extreme, plus 1000 watt PSU. Or if you don't want the GPU bundle, then it's £1,750 cash in your bank instead, and that is under 50% sold. Again, what I'm going through here is closing at 6 PM, and they have guaranteed draws. Remember that, guaranteed draws. No matter how bad, or in this case how good they do, we will always find a winner for those main prizes. You're just playing for the main prize now on this. It's 25 pence an entry, which is the Nintendo Switch 2 with Donkey Kong Bonanza, which has had a really good write-up actually from multiple reviewing points. All of the instant wins have been found on that, but for 25 pence an entry, that'll still give you a chance. What's it made of? Gold? You're still playing for the main prize there, 25 pence an entry. You've got the Steam Deck OLED 1TB with chances to win £100 cash, as well as the 256 gig version of the Steam Deck. So the LCDs, 25 pence an entry. 5p multiplier with chances to win 50 quid instantly. Main prize on that is £200 cash. So you could see it as turning 5 pence into £200. Or like someone said earlier, they spent 50 pence and got 50 quid back. So good return. We got the Lego Mario Kart standard card, which is 35 pence an entry, just over that 50% sold mark. Again, guaranteed draw from 7 PM tonight, chat. And then the Ring Doorbell Pro plus spare ring rechargeable battery, 35 pence an entry. Really good odds, as that is under 50% sold as well. But chat, we're going to be live from 7 PM. Like I say, everything that is under quest ending is closing at 6. Entry lists will be live like the Pokemon one is now. So if you're in for the Pokemon, you can literally see your name in here. If I zoom in, normally do it to 305. So this is already up and live for those of you who have entered this competition. As I say, it closed early, so congratulations to those, or a pre-congratulations to those in up. Chat, I'm going to love you and leave you. I will see you from 7 PM, and if you're in any of tonight's competitions, or even if you're in for those that are due to end later than tonight, a huge good luck to you. And if you're new here, a huge warm welcome to you as well. So there's a couple of new names I've seen in chat. Some of you are probably lurking as well, if you just to check us out. And we'll be live from 7 PM, so you get a feel for what a live draw is like, and you know how winners are found in the flesh. But chat, peace out, A-Town, and I will see you in a couple of hours.